Alright, the top stories today are Israel Adesanya's ex is trying to take half his money, Dana White commenting on the Shelley Lip tribute at the most recent UFC fight night, and the last story has to do with Sean O'Malley giving his mum $50,000, so be sure to stick around for that. Let's get into it. UFC middleweight champion Israel Adesanya's ex is apparently trying to claim half of his assets, according to recent stories shared on Instagram by the last stylebender. The first time the news appeared online was when Sean O'Malley referenced it on his podcast OMalley, where he said that Israel Adesanya's ex, Charlotte Powdrill, apparently has made a claim to half of his money despite never being married or having kids together, with O'Malley saying, "I'd seen Izzy tweet something and I was confused because I didn't really know, but Izzy's ex-girlfriend, they're not married, right? Wants half of his S." O'Malley said, "I don't know how their relationship was because I didn't even know he had a girlfriend. But to want half of what he's gone out there and done is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it's hard to say, who knows, maybe if they were together for 15 years since the beginning and she didn't work because she was constantly making him food massage and a gym, doing all this stuff for him." The rumors were seemingly confirmed when Israel Adesanya himself unleashed a number of savage story posts on Instagram referencing the conflict. Amongst the series of posts was one that contained messages between the two about the breakup. An interesting part of the message comes about halfway through and says, "I really hope you lawyer up and come for my assets like you said. I hope you try and affect my businesses such as Puma with your weak B threats. Please, please do so. Let's pay for it all. You have a sugar daddy now who will pay for everything. For someone who moves in silence, he sure does talk a lot about you guys' plans, lol. Mentally drain me, ha ha ha. You are pathetic, even worse than when you said, well, you're gonna have to break up with me then, so you can be a victim just the way you like it. You're just like Redacted, and you're worse than Redacted. Show this to Redacted. Show this to your lawyer too. You have never helped me make money, only ever cost me money. Now you think you deserve half my S? What an entitled, pompous brat you are. I spit on you. I dare you to start your stupid campaign. Your threats don't work here anymore. They're fired. You are responsible for your emotions. You don't care about my life because you've sold info about me. So I don't care about yours. I don't even hate you. I just don't care about you. I've not been in love with you for a while. In summary, I'm glad all this happened. I wouldn't change a effing thing. I'm glad I finally have someone who can stand next to me and not feel like my shine takes away from theirs, confident in her own light. This will be the last time you're hearing from me. My lawyers will be in touch. Bye, Stylebender's ex." As someone that is quite good at keeping their personal life separate from their professional career, this is uncharacteristic of Israel Adesanya to share such private information about his personal life. However, the situation going public sounds like it may have been forced upon him in a way. It is regrettable when situations like this occur in the public and hopefully is resolved without too much further bad blood. Do you think this situation will affect Adesanya's mentality when fighting at all, or is this just another social media beef, so to speak, that he will be able to shrug off? Let me know in the comments. If you watched the UFC card headline between Rosenstrike and Almeida over the weekend, you would have seen the UFC's tribute to young up-and-coming fighter Shelley Lip, who was killed in a car collision this month. In a rare moment of vulnerability, UFC President Dana White said the event shook him for several days upon hearing the news in the post-fight press conference following the event. And understandably so, given Shelley's mother found her journal after the accident and each entry was apparently signed off with "Dana White will know my name." Speaking to media after the event, White said, "That girl hurt me. Bad. It messed me up for a few days. Tragic things happen every day. That one got me." Her mum found her journal and was reading her journal, and at the end of every entry, she said, "Dana White will know my name." Mick Maynard got a call and called me and said, "Hey, I just wanted to tell you this story." I was like, gutted. So I posted about her, and I've talked to her mum a couple of times. I'll leave her mum alone. I think I've been annoying her mum since I found out. I did the best that I could do over the last several days to I'm not good with this kind of stuff. Lip had just returned from a training trip to Thailand where she fought in Muay Thai and won prior to the accident, and also had a fight booked in MMA on May 20th. Well, hopefully all of you found a nice way to celebrate your mum this Mother's Day. God knows UFC bantamweight Sugar Sean O'Malley sure did, giving his mum a cool $50,000 as a Mother's Day present. It's not uncommon that when someone gets famous or makes a lot of money, that they give back to their family. And this is a great, wholesome example of just that. In a YouTube video posted on his channel following Mother's Day, O'Malley treated both his wife and mother with wads of cash throughout the day as they embarked on a day of self-care. Hopefully this sets a good example for athletes and fighters to give back to their parents, except maybe next time without a film crew and the intention of posting the good deed online. What do you think? Did Sean O'Malley do a sweet, generous act? or do you think it was fueled by his intentions to put the act on social media? Let me know in the comments. This week's Tweet of the Week comes from Wonderbread MMA, commenting on the retirement claims from Anthony Smith following his loss to Johnny Walker. A rather uneventful bout, but one that had strange interactions between the two, where Smith told Walker he was trying to harm his family. Thanks for watching another episode of Undisputed MMA. Please like and subscribe as it helps me grow the channel, and be sure to hit the notification bell to keep up to date with the latest in MMA and the UFC.